What's up, everybody? It's me, Crosspatch. Welcome back to my Madden 21 Pittsburgh Steelers franchise as we prepare to kick off the 2023 NFL regular season. In this video, we're going to preview our roster, highlight our offseason acquisitions, as well as discuss some of the players we had to say goodbye to in the offseason. We went undefeated in 2022, 16-0 regular season, ran the table in the playoffs. We defeated the Carolina Panthers 31-14 in the Super Bowl. In that game, Ben Roethlisberger threw for 365 yards and 4 touchdowns, took away the MVP award. And following the season, Ben and center Maurkice Pouncey retired from the NFL. Ben played 18 seasons, appeared in 6 Super Bowls, won 5 of them. Pouncey appeared in 4 Super Bowls and won 3. And it's a bittersweet moment for the Steelers organization at this point. We are happy with the way they went out. They went out as champions. First ballot Hall of Famers, both of them. But we are sorry to see them go. Nevertheless, it's time to look forward, and we had a great draft this offseason. And let's start with the biggest news. It's a new era in Pittsburgh. The Dakota Kavanaugh era is upon us. Took this guy in the first round. Couldn't believe he was still on the board. I had scouted him. I had some contingency plans. I didn't expect him to be there. But here he is. We got him. And 94 throwing power, 76 deep accuracy, 80 medium accuracy, 83 short accuracy. Nowhere to go but up for this guy. He's only 21 years old. 6'4", 230 pounds. And already his rating at 73 overall is better than what Ben's was in his final season. That's not to say he's going to play as well as Ben. He's got a ways to go. But we'll see. He's more athletic. And only a normal development at this point, but that will change, I think. So we are underway with the Dakota Kavanaugh era in Pittsburgh. And I can't wait to get this guy on the field. Probably Monday we'll have our first game. And we'll see how it goes. At halfback, James Conner is back. He is now a 95 overall, superstar X Factor. He is our closer. He's the guy we put in the late third quarter, fourth quarter, and he did a heck of a job once again in the playoffs, taking control of the game and getting us that ring. So we're happy to have him still. We have Anthony Mcfarland, who's 77 overall at this point. He's going to continue to be our third down back and kick returner. And we drafted Juan Cobb. He's got a hidden dev trait, so we'll see what's up with that. But he's going to be a nice backup for Connor. We'll see how we can develop him. And a lot more speed than Connor. Same kind of big, aggressive, physical back. So we actually had a few guys who we let go, didn't resign, and we're sitting there in free agency. That we picked them back up. One of those guys was Benny Snell, who, as we speak, is sitting there unwanted in free agency. And his price tag is $2.5 million, something like that. We can afford him if we want him, but I don't see the point in picking up another halfback when I'm trying to develop this guy and when I have James Conner, plus Anthony Mcfarland. So we will... Tell me in the comments what you think of that. Should I grab Benny Snell? We can afford him. I don't know what we do with him, but, he's sitting out there. Nobody wants him. My gut reaction is no, but hey, whatever. We don't have a fullback. Well, we actually do have a fullback, but we'll get to that in a minute. Same receiving core as last year. Juju Smith-Schuster is the best receiver in the league at this point. 99 overall. Take a look at his ratings. 99 catching, 99 catching traffic, 99 short route, 99 medium route, 99 deep route. Spectacular catch is a woeful 97. But, except for physical abilities that I can only somewhat affect, yeah, he's the best receiver in the NFL. And we've got Chase Claypool coming along. He is now a superstar. He's up to 90 overall. And he's going to be alternating in that number one spot with Smith Schuster. Deontay Johnson's our slot receiver. Superstar X Factor, 89 overall. A little smaller and slower than those other two, but he's a great one. And Rodney McKinney, we did not re-sign, but once again, like I said, he was sitting there in free agency. So we grabbed him back up. He's going to be our punt returner. Won't see much time on the field as a receiver, but he'll be returning punts for us once again. Tight end position, NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year, Clay Peterson, back again. Star development. Hopefully we get him up to superstar. And caught almost 100 balls last season, over 1,000 yards. So we're going to keep him for the long haul. We've got a running mate for him here in Doug Middleton. Similar kind of player, similar speed. Not quite up to the same level. Only a 60 overall. But we'll try to develop him as an alternate target. And Nate McCain, we retained. He is going to be our fullback and our number 3 tight end. A little tall for a fullback, but, he'll play the role. And we've got 3 good tight ends on this team. Left tackle Jay McPhee is back. He's been playing well going into his 3rd season here as a Steeler. We drafted this guy, Cameron Mahoney, who I am hopeful that will become something. But, 60 overall, not ready for prime time just yet. Last year's number 1 draft pick, Dalton Harris, he's up to an 80 overall. He is looking good coming into his 2nd season. And without Pouncey, we had to figure out what we're going to do at center here. So I've got Kevin Dotson in there. He seems like the best option, at least for now. I'm trying to develop this guy, Will Wise. Star development. We're going to get him some playing time this season at center. And see if maybe there's somewhere else he fits in better. But I need to get him on the field. At right guard, David DeCastro is back. 11 years in the NFL. He's still 91 overall. And at right tackle is John Keller, 3rd-year player. He's holding his own there. He's somebody I've been thinking about moving into center, but we'll see how the season goes. We've got some good offensive linemen to work with. At left end, we drafted T.J. Phillips. He was actually a defensive tackle we picked up and moved to defensive end. Because we run a 3-4, we need bigger defensive ends. And said goodbye to Stephon Tuitt. I regret it a little bit because we do have the cap room for him. But on the other hand, I've got a couple of huge contracts coming up. And I think I want to make sure we have that wiggle room to get some of our other big names signed this year and next year. So Tuitt was coming up on 30 years old. I think it's a good idea to get rid of him. And so we have T.J. Phillips. We'll see how he does. And on the other side, we still have Cam Hayward, 88 overall. He's had some regression, but he is still a formidable defensive end who I expect to wreak a great deal of havoc, as he has been doing. Defensive tackle David Wiggins, 3rd-year player, former number 1 draft pick. He plays well. He's going to be more in pass rush situations than he has been this coming season. So hopefully he will excel in that role. Left outside linebacker, and linebacker in general, we have a lot of options going into this season. Of course, we have T.J. Watt, 98 overall. Superstar X Factor. He's my only X Factor on my defense. So that's one of the things we need to do is get a few more X Factors developed on our defense. But, you know, you can see on paper he looks pretty good, 98 overall. He's got a good backup here in Justin Ford. Middle linebacker Devin Bush is up to 95 overall. Star development, he's another one I'm trying to get up to superstar or better. It's just not happening. But he's up to 95 overall. 91 speed, 96 acceleration. And here's one of our draft picks, Chris Hayes. He is going to be, we had to say goodbye to Ulysses Gilbert. And I think Hayes is going to be a good one. 88 speed, 82 tackle, 91 acceleration, 81 pursuit. He's just a rookie, 69 overall, but he is going to develop. I think he's going to be a good one. And at right outside linebacker, we've got Alex Highsmith, who went up to star development last season. I'm still not totally sold on him. I drafted Derek Lindsay here, who was actually an inside linebacker that I've moved outside. And you can see he has a hidden dev trait. But he's a 71 overall as an outside linebacker. 85 speed, 88 acceleration. We might see what he can do at the pass rush, at the edge rusher position here on the right side. And we can always move him back inside if it doesn't work out. Cornerback, we didn't draft a corner. This is the first season I've not drafted a corner. I've got Mike Helton here, 29 years old, 89 speed. He's going to be playing in the slot again. That is his best position, even though he's our highest rated corner. And his contract is up, so this is probably his last season as a Steeler. Tyler Barkley, undrafted, free agent. Picked him up off the free agent pile at the beginning of last season. And he has become a starter, only 74 overall, but he did intercept 4 passes last season and had a sack or 2. So couldn't be happier with this guy. We locked him up for a long-term deal. Darren Isaac's going to be our other starter on the outside. Again, a guy who's kind of coming along. We really need to draft that shutdown corner. I didn't see anybody worth pursuing in this past draft, but hopefully we will get somebody next draft. Minka Fitzpatrick, superstar, 96 overall, 92 speed. He had a couple of upgrades to that last season. 97 acceleration, good play recognition. He's a great one. We've got him in a long-term contract. And we re-signed Terrell Edmonds. That was something I was on the fence about. Happy I did it. Star development, 91 speed. I think we signed him for 4 years, something like that. So happy to keep him around. And Chris Boswell's back. I mean, I kind of said he wasn't going to be back. But he was one of those guys that I did not re-sign him. But then when I went looking for a free agent kicker, nobody wanted him. So I decided, well, we got the cap room. We will pick him up for 1 more year. He's worth having. Same thing with our underworked, overpaid punter, Scott Montague. He punted, I think, 8 times last season, something like that. So, yeah, he's making like $1.7 million basically to appear in every other game. And so that's our roster. We are going to have Mcfarland returning kicks. We're going to have McKinney returning punts. Johnson's going to be our slot receiver. And I think we're looking good going forward. I am super excited about Dakota Cavanaugh. One of the reasons I love playing franchise mode is getting guys like this and watching their careers unfold. So right now he's brand spanking new, rookie. Hasn't played a down in the NFL. Let's see what we can make this guy, what we can turn this guy into in his career. And there's a story as to why he's wearing number 13 that I might get to at some point. But let's leave this video here for now. We're going to have our first game against the Colts probably Monday. Probably tomorrow we'll play that game. So keep an eye out for that. And let me know what you think in the comments. I think we have got a good team going forward and a lot of reasons to be optimistic. Even though Ben Roethlisberger has retired, I think we're going to have a good team. So that's about it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Go ahead and hit that like button if you did. Maybe subscribe to the channel. Whatever you do, as always, I hope you have a great day. And I'll see you on opening day against the Colts.